the Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Laughter and smile, so warm and true. Making morning sweet with a country rise and shine. The morning's new. John, Brian, and Dalton are here for you. With the Wake Up Crew, it's a brighter day.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And a pleasant good morning to everyone out there. It's Thursday, July 23rd. This is episode 1953. And it's 15 days until the first half day of school, August 7th. And the first full day is Monday, August 10th. It's around the corner. I'm as you go by schools, Brian, you see more and more cars. Mm-hmm. You know, like if you go in like end of June, nobody's there. But now I'm seeing more teacher cars. I saw the band practicing.
Oh, yeah.
Outside, you know, and we've got water bottles everywhere, and, you know, and so that's a good sign that
Can you say it?
Football is around the corner. So
wow, you said the
I
word.
did say, and it's around the corner, and we will be starting, middle of August is our first coaches show, and then we'll have our first game, the week following that, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, when is that first week?
Well, while you're thinking, let me tell you about our folks over at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. You need a serious cool down on a blazing afternoon, and there have been some hot days. Dive into a blackberry cobbler lemon freeze at 7 Brew, where the teams in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne are standing by to serve up pure summer joy with speed and a smile. And so when do we begin? I can't wait.
Let me. I muted my mic. Let me pull up.
I'm thinking around the
21st.
Okay, I was going to say 22nd.
Okay, so the 15th would be the first coaches show. It's the week before, and then the first games are on the 21st.
And we haven't decided where we're going to be the first game, or have we?
No.
It's still debating, still in conference about that.
You have given me some
my
initial
list,
thoughts.
My choice.
And I've gotten a few from, so I just haven't sat down and put the pen to paper yet.
Our new policy is going to be interesting to watch in football, because when basketball started, about, 2 or 3 weeks into the basketball season, we decided, the two of us, that we weren't going to eat anything during the game.
Yeah.
So we didn't. Now we might eat something before. I brought one a time or two.
I think that started in January.
Yeah,
because we kind of decided to start a diet.
Yeah, and so I was on a calorie deficit for me. You weren't hungry. We were sitting there. We'd go through games, and we'd go home, and we did lose some weight during that period. But I'm interested to see how the pressures of football and the long hours of football during the Friday evening are going to affect anything. And you do get offered food up there sometimes.
Depends on the place.
Right. And you have to also stay away from the concession stands, which are very, very good.
So Stewart's Creek, for instance, they always have a big spread in the press box.
Yeah. We probably don't even need to go there.
Smyrna, there's always food.
Yeah.
In the press box.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little more difficult because it's right there. You don't have to go down to the concession stand to get it.
And that's really what I'm concerned with. Rod Edwards will not be worried about that.
No.
He will come. He's not on the same.
And he will eat jalapeno brownies right before you go on the air. And he'll sound just like I did. He won't have a voice. It just kind of goes away. And then he coughs.
But he will eat a hefty portion. And so I'm thinking I'm going to eat some kind of sandwich on the way to the game.
Oh.
To get my evening meal in.
Yeah, because you need to eat before 6.
Yes. And so I'll probably do that. So I don't know how good that's going to be, but man, am I excited about it.
Well, I know you missed like 6 games last year, and you missed it.
Yeah, and I hated that so much.
You missed it?
I didn't miss many coaches' shows, though.
No? How many did you miss? Like 3?
I know I interviewed. I don't know if I missed.
Didn't you do one from home even?
I did one from home. I don't think I missed any more. I think that was it. I mean, I did one from home, and I missed one because I was out.
You missed one.
Maybe 2.
Because you had the surgery, and then I think maybe.
The second one.
Yeah.
But then I was back, did one from home, and then I did the rest of them. I came back I think it was about 3 weeks out, about 3 weeks. So anyway, what can stop me now? I've had everything taken out that could possibly be taken out or removed or changed.
Replaced, cleaned out,
yeah.
bypassed. You're a walking miracle.
Who knows? We're both going to be very cautious this year.
Mm-hmm.
More to come on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. We'll see gradual clearing as the day goes on as temperatures top out in the mid-80s. Passing clouds will come in tonight with a low around 66. A little bit warmer on Friday, highs in the upper 80s then, and mostly sunny. Areas of showers and storms coming in starting Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Showers and storms are likely into Saturday, mostly cloudy still with a high in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Listen each weekday morning at 9 o'clock for the Roundtable here on News Radio WGNS. Interesting hosts and guests with the news, views, politics, sports, and people that are shaping Rutherford County. Here on News Radio WGNS.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. As your councilman, I serve to serve you. Over the last 4 years, we've invested $140 million in roads, reduced crime 3 years straight, retained police and fire personnel, and taken action to hold the landfill owners accountable for our local environment. But our work isn't done. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell from Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Get online at toots.com and check out our daily specials for lunch and dinner. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Good food and fun. Toots. Hey Jack, tell them about our Friday lunch special.
You can get our catfish or shrimp basket for $6.99.
With our $6.99 lunch special, you can afford to eat at Toots at least once a week.
Find us at toots.com.
Toots is now available on Uber Eats.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Muncy Bolaños.
In baseball, another day, another home run for Max Muncy.
First pitch. Muncy flies the ball left center field. This one's back, and it is out of here. Max Muncy with his third go-ahead homer of the road trip.
AM 570 LA Sports Dodgers Radio Network. They topped the Phillies 9-5. The Orioles snapped the Red Sox 15-game winning streak after their 5-1 victory in Game 2 of their doubleheader. The Yankees and the Pirates also split their doubleheader on Wednesday. Yordan Alvarez hit his Major League leading 34th home run of the season as the Astros beat the Marlins 5-2. The Rays defeated the Blue Jays 4-2, while the Tigers outscored the Cubs in Chicago 5-1. The WNBA is officially in its All-Star break. Caitlin Clark had 27 points and 11 assists as the Fever crushed the Sun 123-88.
Wake Up Crew with John Bryan and Dalton on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
21 after the hour. This is the Wake Up Crew with John and Brian, brought to you by Middle Tennessee Electric. As you know, Sharing Change has given back over $12 million to local nonprofits. Now, that's going the extra mile, buddy. Your spare change really does add up. Learn more at sharingchange.org. In other words, we're giving the profit. I mean, we're helping.
Yeah, so like if your electric bill is $186.60, you round up to $187 and 40 cents goes to sharing change.
Oh, I thought it was like you round up to 200. No,
well, you can, but it's like
round up to the nearest dollar.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Can you go higher than that? You round
I think
it
so.
To the nearest.
You can do a set donation every month.
Well, as much money as you make, you probably should be able to,
I'm on levelized billing.
What does that mean?
So my bill is the same every month.
Oh, okay.
And at the end of the year, you might have to pay a little more or a little less, but it just, that your bill is this much every month.
Okay. I got you. Is that deducted from your check or?
Oh, no, I pay it every month. I get a bill, but you can still do the levelized. Instead of 1 month, in the hot summer, it's higher than it is in the fall, for instance. You just pay the same amount all year round.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to buy a new water heater, don't they help you with those kind of things? Or,
yeah.
And so you would put it in your electric bill, right?
I think you can do stuff like that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And HVAC units and things like that.
Yeah, HVAC. Whew. Those things are high.
They can help with some of the energy efficiency stuff.
My problem is my son-in-law would have to go on his bill because I rent, so I'd have to pay. But I could pay him and make up the difference.
Or you could just let him pay for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's probably not going to happen. That's probably not going to happen. What is going to happen, though, Ava Smith is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for her work with the United Way, leading initiatives to encourage childhood literacy. Ava Smith is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And today's Good Neighbor moment comes to you from SRM Concrete. Locally grown and nationally known, they believe in shining a light on the people whose everyday kindness builds a better future for us all.
You can join us by celebrating our community and telling us who should be a good neighbor of the day. Just simply text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or go to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those to us, and we'll take care of it once you submit those names. And same for birthdays and anniversaries this morning. 615-893-1450. It's the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. We'll announce everybody's name at 8 o'clock, so get them in by 7:30 or so this morning. Well, it's National Vanilla Ice Cream Day.
Oh, Bluebell.
It's Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day. It's Sprinkle Day. And it's also Hot Enough For You Day.
Hot enough for you?
Mm-hmm. Hot Enough For You Day. It has been this week earlier,
That's true. 24 after the hour here on the Wake Up Crew from WGNS.
Stones River Manor, the only faith-based nonprofit home for seniors in Rutherford County.
Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor offers independent living.
When you get to our age and you live in a house, there's always things that's got to be done. Living here, I don't have to worry about anything.
You don't have a yard to mow. You don't have a roof to repair.
Just what you want to do outside.
Start the journey. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard. Online at stonesrivermanor.com.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. We continue to track flash flooding conditions across the state. This time, the impact is in East Tennessee. That's where 9 people have been evacuated amid flash flooding in the Rutledge area of Granger County. The people were evacuated from homes and brought to safety. This comes as flood warnings impacted several counties, forcing road closures and creeks to swell. Rescue workers and neighbors used boats to bring people to safety. No serious injuries have been reported. Also in East Tennessee today, another sign of progress and recovery from the aftermath of flooding from Hurricane Helene. A piece of land that will now hold the new Unicoi County Hospital was officially acquired by Ballard Health. The acquisition of the property marks a major milestone in the hospital rebuilding project following that flooding and destruction of the original hospital on Temple Hill Road by Helene in September of 2024. When the storm struck the region, 40 patients and others had to be rescued from the roof of Unicoi Hospital due to rising floodwater. More news in 30 seconds.
Aging well means staying healthy, active, and independent. To age well, we need to take care of our bones. 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, a hereditary disease that makes bones weak and more likely to break. Thankfully, we can all take simple steps to improve our bone health at any age. Eat a healthy diet that is rich in calcium and vitamin D. Get regular weight-bearing exercise, which means on our feet. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
Developing overnight, a sanitation worker was struck and killed by a passing motorist in North Shelby County. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says it happened on Old Millington Road. Not much is known about the scene, but deputies say the man was part of a sanitation crew. The incident is under investigation right now by the Shelby County Sheriff's Office Traffic Investigation Team. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
It's John. Ryan and Dalton, the Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-thru coffee.
If you need to find us, well, you can listen on FM 101.9, 100.5, AM 1450. You can watch Big G TV on various platforms like YouTube and Facebook, or you can stream anytime, anywhere. One link, that's all you got to do, WGNSradio.com/live. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we're going to have Good Neighbor events, another check of the weather, our first look at traffic, today in history, celebrity birthdays. I'm almost tired. There's so much stuff.
Man.
Focus on the family and Fox News at the top of the hour. So.
What does the fox say?
That's right. Now, we were talking about some things in the last, I guess, since we've had our little heart thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you some heart attack prevention from home.
Okay.
And we're going to see if Brian Barrett is doing that and whether little Johnny Dinkins is doing that or not.
Okay. See if we're being good boys or not.
Yeah. Of course, you've lost a tremendous amount of weight. It's going to help you. And I've lost a little bit.
You've lost a lot.
So here we go.
Looking good. Svelte.
Number one, first thing you can do, this is heart attack prevention at home. Start your day with warm water, few drops of lemon.
Okay.
Keep arteries clean. Are we going to do that? No. I am not.
I've never heard of that. I could consider doing it.
What is it, the acidity that would keep the arteries clean? I don't really know.
Well, how does it get into the heart? You're not just pumping the hot water in your veins.
Well, I mean, the lemon, you know.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
How does it get to your arteries?
I don't know.
Interesting.
So we're not doing that. A doctor would tell you,
I've never heard that before.
Okay. So because you haven't heard it before, you would never
I
do
might
it?
I might look it up and consider it.
I might do it with cold water. Anyway.
It'd be like drinking a hot lemon tea, but
now,
tea.
I have not done this at all. Not religiously.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in therapy right now, so but I need to do this every day. Walk at least 30 minutes daily.
Yeah.
Your heart loves movement more than medicine. So I try to go 15 minutes into one place and 15 minutes back. It's not how far you go, it's how many minutes that you're using.
Correct.
We've
I
been
learn that.
told that, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just walk up and down your driveway for 15 minutes.
That says 30. I was told 40, whatever the case.
Well, I was told 15 when I got out of things, so it's weird.
Well, yeah.
Weird we got two different.
Yeah.
But what I like about it is if you've got 15 minutes, like you walk the driveway for 15 minutes, then walk up the block for another 15 minutes. You've got the minutes in. That's what they want. They don't necessarily.
Doesn't have to be all together.
Let's do a 2-mile trek.
Right.
Right. It doesn't have. No, you're right. It doesn't have to be. And they also say do not walk in really hot weather. Don't get out there at 12 noon and start walking. Do it in the morning or late in the evening. So, but I haven't done that because I've had that rib cage problem. So now that I'm over that, I'm going to start doing that again, starting with therapy this week.
So my walking has not been every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working toward trying to do that every day. But what I found
like
is
Wednesdays you can't.
Well, what I do on Wednesdays, if the weather is pretty good though, I can take a little bit with me because I bought a stroller that it's in my car. It stays there. It's my stroller for her. And we go and we walk the little around. She likes to go. And so we've done that every week but one because it was raining. So I'll take her and I'll walk with her.
You go
I go over to Siegel Soccer Park. They've got a loop that's a quarter of a mile. And so I just walk that for about 40 minutes, very close, like 2 minutes, 2 miles from my house. But I found that if I go every day, I can't go the full 40 minutes. So it's been every other day. I need a day in between because my back has given me problems.
Yeah, I have that issue too.
And so that's been the biggest thing about working up to every day, but at least I'm doing it every other day. I need a day between right now.
Reduce salt and sugar. Silent killers that slowly damage your heart. Now, I will say I've dropped back on sugar quite a bit, but now I will take, I'll eat like an ice cream that's no sugar added. But, you know, you're talking about 7 grams of sugar to like, some of those are unbelievable. 42 grams of sugar in ice cream. So that's my biggest weakness. But I've gone away from that.
The food hasn't been the big thing for me because of some other things that I have been doing even prior to this on diet and whatnot. But I am more conscious about sodium in food and pre-prepared stuff and all of that. And I've been trying to watch sugar for a while.
If people, like you go to someone's house and people give you mashed potatoes and green beans, whatever, I don't salt them anymore.
Right.
I used to because you don't know how much they've salted.
Correct.
And add garlic and ginger in your food. Quit smoking and limit alcohol, which we don't have that problem. Sleep 7 to 8 hours daily. I do have that problem. But I try to get in now at least 6. And control stress with deep breathing or meditation.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Eat more fruits, vegetables, and nuts. No junk food.
Lifesavers on there anywhere?
No, but I'm sure they would be. Check your blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol regularly. And then 10, listen to your body for chest pain, breathlessness, sweating. Don't ignore it. Act fast, which we both did in our situation.
Yeah, I found myself kind of craving fruit.
Well, that's a good thing.
Of late.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. We'll see gradual clearing as today goes on as temperatures top out in the mid-80s. Passing clouds will come in tonight with a low around 66. A little bit warmer on Friday, highs in the upper 80s then, and mostly sunny. Areas of showers and storms coming in starting Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Showers and storms are likely into Saturday, mostly cloudy still with a high in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
Good morning. Already starting to pick up just a little bit more westbound. 24 here at 840. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, headed up through the Antioch area right now. Westbound 24 here at Bell Road. Looks like it's picked up. It's increased quite a bit actually, down 65 through the Madison area and 65 through Goodlettsville. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7 if you need their help any county here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
Guys and Dolls Senior is at the Art Center of Cannon County in neighboring Woodbury this weekend. And these are seniors from the St. Clair Street Senior Center, right here in the borough. Phone the Art Center of Cannon County and get your tickets. Main Street Murfreesboro's Farmers Market is every Saturday morning from 8 until noon all around the Rutherford County Courthouse on the Murfreesboro Square, 8 until noon every Saturday. And at the same time in Smyrna, they're having their Farmers Market right there at the train depot, Saturday from 8 until noon. Take advantage of early voting, and here in Rutherford County, it's easier than ever. You can early vote at any of the 9 early voting locations. Early voting is going on now through Saturday, August 1st. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS and let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. It has been an honor to serve this community and work every day to make Murfreesboro an even better place to call home. But I believe Murfreesboro's best days are still ahead. I'll keep working for better roads, more parks and recreation, and good jobs that allow our families to thrive right here at home. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell for Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
If you want to get some barbecue, I'll tell you how to do it. Head for the Slick Pig and you're into it. Just walk through the door at 1920 East Main and your nose will send a message right to your brain. Say, smells good. And barbecue. Slick Pig. We got ribs and beans. Got spicy wings. Slick Pig.
A Murfreesboro tradition. 1920 East Main.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Well, it's a Thursday edition of Dad Joke, and I'm giving Brian the day off. Because
I need it. That helps reduce stress.
Our friend Daryl has sent in a joke.
Oh, it'll be good.
And, well, yeah, okay.
You seem to have doubts.
Well, here we go. This is a joke from Daryl. Are you ready?
Daryl Rigsby, right?
Daryl Rigsby. Mm-hmm. And maybe his brother Brett will chime in and give us a score on it as well.
His older brother Brett.
Yeah, he can. No, his younger brother.
Oh.
And maybe we can get him to score it. Text us the score.
Brett, you think Brett would do that?
Yeah, if he's listening, sometimes he gets to work after, you know.
Oh, he doesn't listen at work? He doesn't do anything else, does he?
Okay.
That's what you said.
Okay, whatever. All right, here we go. I saw a joke the other day about a chocolate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't that funny, so I just snickered.
Snickered, chocolate. I like the delivery. You did very well by
Thank you. So it wasn't my
Daryl.
fault that it's going to be a 3.
I'm going to say 4.2.
Wow. Good luck, Daryl. Way to go.
This is Fox on Justice. The 21-year-old Indian national who drove his semi-truck through slow-moving traffic in Ontario, California last October, killing 3 people, was sentenced to 4 years in state prison. Jashanpreet Singh, who's in the country illegally, pleaded guilty to 3 felony counts of vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence. Horrifying dash cam video from the accident shows Singh's tractor trailer obliterating vehicles in its path. Singh entered the U.S. in 2022 and applied for asylum. The Biden administration issued Singh a work permit, and he was given a commercial driver's license in California under the rules at the time. Those rules were changed by the Trump administration 1 month before the crash. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says states should revoke the licenses of people in the country illegally.
They can pull those licenses, and they should, and keep Americans safe.
Matt Finn, Fox News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Questions remain after the failed execution of Tennessee death row inmate Tony Curthers, as the Tennessee Department of Correction declines to explain what went wrong. Curthers' May execution was stopped after medical staff spent more than an hour unsuccessfully trying to establish intravenous access. State Representative Joni Barrett requested details about possible changes to training, procedures, oversight, and safeguards before the scheduled August 13th execution of Darrell Hines. TDOC responded that it would not comment because of ongoing litigation. Barrett criticized Governor Bill Lee and Commissioner Frank Strada, saying Tennesseans deserve accountability and a clear plan moving forward. Death penalty opponent Stacey Rector also questioned whether another execution should proceed before concerns are addressed. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence is creating new questions in Tennessee political advertising. Campaign ads in the Republican primary for the 6th congressional district appear to use AI-generated images targeting candidates Van Hillary and John Garrett. One shows Garrett at an apparent pride parade, while another depicts a van featuring Hillary alongside an image of Bill and Hillary Clinton. Tennessee's Transparency for Deepfakes in Political Advertising Act took effect on July 1st. Sponsor Jason Zachary said certain deepfakes must include disclosures when they falsely show candidates saying or doing something. Both campaigns maintain that federal law governs the congressional race. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
34 years. That's how long Marsha Blackburn has been in politics. She ran for Congress, State Senate, Congress 8 more times, U.S. Senate twice. I voted for her, and I bet you did too. Now Marsha Blackburn wants to end her career as governor. We all owe Marsha our sincere thanks for her service, but we don't owe her the governor's office.
John Rose.
It's not a reward, it's a tough job for a tough, conservative CEO. I'm John Rose. Like President Trump and previous Tennessee governors, I'm a CEO. I grew 2 great technology companies. I created jobs. I made a payroll and made tough decisions. To run our state, we need someone who's run a business, not just someone who's run for office. I'm John Rose, and I'm applying to do the job.
For Governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles. I've got my daughter working with me, Kelly. She can do it all. She can do the frosts, perms, haircuts. Charlie Pitts. Haircuts worth the money, good hairstyles, colors. Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles cheaper than anybody else has got it. The quality is there. Love to have you. Call me at any time. Charlie Pitts, haircuts.
Phone 615-785-0966. Charlie Pitts.
Thank you.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We now have good treatments for vision with cataract surgery, so now you can see well near, intermediate, and far distances without glasses.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
What we can do not only to make you see younger, but help you to look younger and get rid of sun damage and other problems to our skin.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial behind SunTrust Bank.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
Probably one of the hardest times in their life they have to go through the death of a loved one.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home.
It's our job to see them through that and give them the tools that they need to get through that process.
Staff members are caring and experienced individuals who understand that each family is unique.
This is what Mama wanted, this is what Daddy wanted, or brother or sister, this is what we're going to do.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. We're learning more about a reported data breach that has forced a Tennessee school system to delay the start of their school year. Sumner County leaders say student enrollment has been pushed back from July 22nd to August 4th through 5th. The first day of school has been moved from August 4th to the 10th. The district says this gives them time to investigate the matter and evaluate the systems. Details of the data breach have not been released. We're told the district's team is working around the clock to minimize the impacts to the school's overall operations. We continue to track flash flooding conditions across the state. This time, the impact is in East Tennessee. That's where 9 people have been evacuated amid flash flooding in the Rutledge area of Granger County. The people were evacuated from homes and brought to safety. This comes as flood warnings impacted several counties, forcing road closures and creeks to swell. Rescue workers and neighbors used boats to bring the folks to safety. No serious injuries have been reported. More news in 30 seconds.
Aging well means staying healthy, active, and independent. To age well, we need to take care of our bones. 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, a hereditary disease that makes bones weak and more likely to break. Thankfully, we can all take simple steps to improve our bone health at any age. Eat a healthy diet that is rich in calcium and vitamin D. Get regular weight-bearing exercise, which means on our feet. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
A Bradley County mother and her 2 children reported missing in May of 2025 have been located in Canada. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office says Giovanna Short and her 2 daughters were initially reported missing on May 9th, 2025. Authorities say the family has returned to the area in anticipation of potential upcoming civil court proceedings. Short was taken into custody for contempt of court. The Sheriff's Office says the children are safe. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
Check the calendar, turn up the sound. It's time to celebrate another year around. It's birthday time on the Wake Up Crew.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Well, it's time once again to celebrate our birthdays, and celebrity birthdays start with Raymond Chandler. Born in 1888, an American-British mystery novelist and screenwriter.
He was British?
Yes, he was. Wrote Farewell, My Lovely, The Long Goodbye, The Big Sleep. Made a movie out of 2 of those. 1943, Tony Joe White, American rocker, born in Oak Grove, Louisiana.
Poke salad, Annie. Poke salad, Annie. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a wicked on a chain gang.
You know, Elvis has kind of taken the thunder away from Tony Joe White. Most people think Elvis wrote that song, but Tony Joe White wrote it. 1961, Woody Harrelson, American actor, born in Midland, Texas.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Well, he seemed to really, once he got Cheers, he's done everything. Movies.
Oh, yeah. It's just amazing how much he's done.
Yeah, great actor.
1965, Slash, an English-American rock guitarist and songwriter of Guns N' Roses. In 1967, Philip Seymour Hoffman, American actor. He was Capote in Moneyball. 1971, Alison Krauss, American bluegrass singer and fiddler from Union Station. She's one of those hypnotic kind of singers. You know,
I know. I love her voice, though.
Yeah, it's a great voice. Alison Krauss and Union Station. 1989, Daniel Radcliffe, an English actor. He was in all the Harry Potter series of movies. He was born in London, England. Local birthdays are here, and we have a very special birthday at the very top.
Oh, he's a big dog now.
Does he speak? Will he speak to us? When
Maybe.
He sees us?
He may wave.
He sent me he sent me a get well thing.
Did he now?
Yeah, and a get well card and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's a great guy. His wife is super sweet too.
Well, she probably really told him to send it, you know?
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Greg Wyant.
Oh.
Yeah, you going to read them or you want me to?
No, you can.
Haley McDowell, Patty Davis, Terry Robinson. Now all these other people are really good too. Wilma Givens, I know her. I saw her at church the other day. Tracy Weiss, great gal, married to one of the Weiss boys.
Uh-oh.
That's Rick's daughter-in-law. Yeah,
oh, okay.
There you go. Mike Jones has a birthday today. We know Mike very well. And Adam Anderson, also a good Walter Hill boy. And that's a look at your local birthdays.
Well, that's the list that we have so far this morning. If you want to add to that list, all you have to do is call or text in. 615-893-1450 is the number for the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. You can add those names in, and we'll announce them at 8 o'clock. You've got until 7:30 to call or text 615-893-1450.
It's time for Today in History.
In 1827, the first U.S. swimming school opens. There was a swimming school.
Wow.
I guess that just means, took classes, swimming classes. 1829, William Austin Burt patents the American's first typewriter. Okay. 1904, the ice cream cone is created during St. Louis World Fair, the first cone reputedly by Charles E. Mencius. Okay.
I think Mencius is a kind of ice cream even.
Is it really?
I think.
Okay. Well,
ice cream cone, nice.
Don't anybody Google that. We don't know.
Please don't.
1965, the Beatles' Help is released.
Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Help, I need someone. Help.
In 1966, Frank Sinatra's album Strangers in the Night is #1 on the U.S. charts.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through?
1976, Wings released Let 'Em In.
Someone knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let 'em in.
And in 1992, Bruce Springsteen begins a world tour.
Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and I ain't getting nowhere. I just live in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know this. You can't start a fire.
And in the year 2000, the 87th Tour de France. There was no winner because Lance Armstrong won it. He was disqualified. We all know that story.
Yeah.
That's a bad one. And in 2010, One Direction is formed during the X Factor show.
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at
Another boy band. There you go.
Why not?
That's Today in History and celebrity birthdays. We've got more to come. The weather is up next at 6:55.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. We'll see gradual clearing as today goes on as temperatures top out in the mid-80s. Passing clouds will come in tonight with a low around 66. A little bit warmer on Friday, highs in the upper 80s then, and mostly sunny. Areas of showers and storms coming in starting Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Showers and storms are likely into Saturday, mostly cloudy still with a high in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
Our Talks and Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Liberty.
Selling your home, farm, or have an estate to settle, auctions are easy, fast, and profitable. You don't have to worry about the hassle of repairs or showings, and you'll receive multiple offers on auction day.
Good morning. So far, so good. Coming down 65 here through the Madison area. Starting to slow a little bit at times. 65 south at Trinity Lane. It's cranking up in a couple of spots, like 24 westbound, passing 840, coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, headed up through Antioch. Prince's Hot Chicken has a new grilled chicken sandwich. It is delicious. Give it a try for lunch or dinner today. Order online anytime. PrincesHotChicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Want to take charge of your energy bill? Download the free MyMTE app to track your usage, pay bills, and report outages right from your phone. Download in the App Store today.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. As your councilman, I serve to serve you. Over the last 4 years, we've invested $140 million in roads, reduced crime 3 years straight, retained police and fire personnel, and taken action to hold the landfill owners accountable for our local environment. But our work isn't done. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell from Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables. We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah. If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
This is House Call for Health. It's World Brain Day. The World Federation of Neurology says more than 3.4 billion people have neurological conditions around the world. And that makes brain disorders the leading cause of disability, partially because there are barriers to access care, including the cost, lack of trained specialists, long wait times, and sometimes a persistent stigma around these conditions. This year's focus is making brain health accessible to everyone, everywhere. The Federation notes brain health matters because it's more than just a medical priority, it's a necessity. You need a healthy brain to perform essential daily functions like learning, caring for your family, working, and participating in society. This year's World Brain Day has 5 key messages. Brain health is for everyone, earlier access changes lives, prevention starts in everyday life, bring brain care closer to home, and awareness must lead to action. For more health news, go to foxnewshealth.com. House Call for Health, I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
The Wake Up Crew on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
Brian, guess what's next?
The news.
The news from Fox News, isn't it? I believe.
What does the fox say?
I think so.
Well, that's going to be at 7. Then we'll have hour number 2 of the Wake Up Crew. Ava Smith is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for her work with the United Way. Ava is going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Today's Good Neighbor moment comes to you from SRM Concrete, locally grown and nationally known. They believe in shining a light on the people whose everyday kindness builds a better future for us all.
Well, you can join us in celebrating our community by texting in a good neighbor, 615-893-1450. WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor gets them in. Birthdays/birthday on our website, or text that same number. Got a half an hour to get them in, so call, text now.
It didn't cost me anything to call the law office of John Day.
I didn't have to pay just to seek out legal advice.
They handled it all, and they were very good.
The law offices of John Day. Call for your free consultation.
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock. Now, Fox News.
Another night of American bombing in Iran. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News, the 12th consecutive night.
It looks like they're not ready to make a deal, so they're going to continue to pay a price. And every night the price gets higher and higher and higher.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio at a regional summit in the Philippines. U.S. Central Command said in a statement they hit more military targets, trying to further degrade Iran's ability to threaten ships in the Strait of Hormuz. But as Fox's Jonathan Savage reports, it's not just Iran and not just the Strait being targeted now.
Houthi rebels in Yemen are trying to stop Saudi Arabian ships from using the Red Sea. The Iran-backed group says it struck 2 Saudi oil tankers yesterday. The near closure of the Strait of Hormuz by Iran has meant the Yemeni side of the Arabian Peninsula has become ever more important. 8 other tankers have chosen to avoid that area in recent days.
And oil prices continue to surge, rising another 4% today. WTI back over $90 a barrel, a 6-week high, driving the price at the gas pump higher, up 15 cents the past week. But President Trump said at a Republican rally in Marietta, Georgia,
I just want you to remember that if you're paying a little bit more, a lot of it's come down now.
touting the June drop in inflation.
So the latest Fox News poll shows about 75% of voters say inflation has caused them financial hardship. The president, who campaigned on the economy, now receiving negative marks on the issue, with 65% saying they disapprove of his performance.
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. As the U.S. keeps battling Iran with the goal of preventing them from having a nuclear weapon, the Trump administration's worked out a much different nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia to help them develop nuclear power. Energy Secretary Chris Wright tells Fox Business,
Saudi Arabia has been an ally of the United States since the nation's forming, and I'm thrilled in our efforts and where this is going. This will be top level, highest standards for nuclear safety and safeguards.
It would pave the way for the Saudis to enrich uranium for nuclear energy, but that'll be under scrutiny from lawmakers. Congress would have to approve the agreement. America's listening to Fox News.
Point. Hey, you okay? You don't normally miss those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately, and it's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Ace, you're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at metamucil.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The White House Correspondents' Dinner is back on tomorrow night after the first one was interrupted by gunshots in April when an armed man tried to force his way in, attempting to assassinate the president among the charges he's facing.
The number of threats against protectees is as high as Secret Service Director Sean Curran says he's ever seen in his 24-year career, but says the agency will always get the president where he needs to go.
It's important to note that the president has been back to the Hilton since. We have done massive, major events since.
Those include President Trump's attendance at the NBA Finals and World Cup Final.
We can't shut down an entire community when we have an event. It's our job to understand that site and to mitigate the threat.
At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
June 1st next year. That's when ousted Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro will go on trial in New York City, along with his wife, Celia Flores. That was set at a short hearing yesterday. Fox's Brian Yennis was there.
They were both wearing brown prison outfits. They were not restrained. Maduro looked noticeably thinner and was taking notes. Maduro and Flores face federal cocaine trafficking and weapons charges. Maduro also faces a narco-terrorism charge. If convicted, they face up to life in prison.
Maduro claims he's a political prisoner of war after he and his wife were captured in a U.S. military raid. In Louisiana, the state's Attorney General Liz Murrell's off the hook, no longer facing a criminal trial.
After a special prosecutor dropped the felony charges, Murrell was indicted on accusations of threatening the jobs of New Orleans officials who fought a Republican overhaul of courts in the city, which is heavily Democrat.
It's not over, and it's not because I'm angry. It's not because any of us want to retaliate against anybody. It's because what they did, it can now be weaponized and used against other people.
The indictment from a New Orleans grand jury accused Murrell of intimidation and malfeasance. Lisa Lacera, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are down big. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A new national health registry is identifying gaps in care for patients with aortic stenosis, a serious condition that prevents the heart's aortic valve from opening properly. Researchers with Vanderbilt Health and the American Heart Association reviewed more than 8,000 patients at 58 medical centers. They found that only 54% received a timely diagnosis in 2023, improving to 61% in 2024. For patients whose need for aortic valve replacements was confirmed, 82% received treatment within 90 days in 2023, rising to 85% the following year. Doctors say medication can't correct the narrowed valve, making timely replacements critical. Vanderbilt's Dr. Brian Lindman said tracking results and sharing successful practices could help hospitals improve diagnosis and treatment. Meanwhile, Tennessee consumers appear to be paying off credit card debt faster than residents in much of the country. A Wallet Hub study ranked Tennessee 40th in the nation for longest payoff timelines, placing the state among the more financially resilient for debt management. With a median balance of $2,802 and median income of $54,307, the average Tennessean could eliminate that balance in about 11 months and 16 days. Landmark College professor Jeanette Lindman recommends building an emergency fund, following a budget, and reviewing household finances regularly. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. For over 40 years, we've been serving Rutherford County. And one thing that hasn't changed is our quality, our great prices, and our daily specials.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and we've been in business for over 40 years in Murfreesboro, 23 years in Smyrna, and we've been a proud sponsor with WGNS every one of those years.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
When your journey through life is over, what will you leave behind for your family? When we think of inheritance, we often think of material wealth. For 3 middle-aged brothers in California, it was comic books. They were helping their elderly mother clean out her attic when they found a cardboard box beneath stacks of old newspapers. Inside were comic books that dated back to the Great Depression and World War II. Among them was a mint-condition copy of Superman #1 from 1939. The brothers later sold it to a collector for $9.1 million. Material wealth is usually the most valuable inheritance we think of, but there's something even more precious: spiritual wealth. Money and possessions fade, but faith and good character live on for generations. Spiritual wealth can't be stolen, diminish in value, or be lost to economic forces. The Bible reminds us that our treasure lies wherever we focus our heart and attention. What we invest in today becomes our inheritance of tomorrow. Material wealth may bless those we love temporarily, but faith, wisdom, and love leave a permanent legacy. Someday, our families may find our treasure, but more importantly, may they find a living faith, strong character, and the deep assurance of wisdom and love. That's an inheritance that lasts forever. For Focus on the Family, I'm Jim Daly.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at 2 different options: debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5348.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement and remember Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5348.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. We'll see gradual clearing as today goes on as temperatures top out in the mid-80s. Passing clouds will come in tonight with a low around 66. A little bit warmer on Friday, highs in the upper 80s then, and mostly sunny. Areas of showers and storms coming in starting Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Showers and storms are likely into Saturday, mostly cloudy still with a high in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
When severe weather strikes, we break in.
A tornado watch is in effect for Rutherford County.
The most up-to-date weather information.
We'll be here with you on radio and with Rutherford Weather Video Channel.
Rutherford weather updates on WGNS and watch on YouTube and Facebook with Rutherford Weather.
Good morning. Watching traffic build pretty good in a couple of spots out here, right on schedule. I-40, especially coming westbound over here at Donaldson Pike. All that traffic being pushed in right now from Wilson County here into Davidson County on I-40 through Hermitage. 24 has also gotten a little bit heavier westbound. 24 at Bell Road coming in from Murfreesboro. Hey, if you're having transmission problems with your vehicle, it's okay. Let them check it out today at Amco Transmissions, 1621 West Main Street in Lebanon. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
Rise and shine, it's a brand new day. John, Brian, and Dalton are here to stay. With the Wake Up Crew, it's our favorite place.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome into hour number 2 of the Wake Up Crew. We've been going at this for 1,953 episodes. That's double the number of hours. Man, that's a long time.
Absolutely.
A little later on in the hour, we're going to talk with our friends from the villages of Murfreesboro. A little Throwback Thursday for today. We haven't determined what we're going to do on that, but we'll figure it out. And we're also counting down. Yes, the school bells will be ringing in 15 days. That's the first half day of school, August the 7th. First full day is Monday, August the 10th.
I can't wait to go back to school. Can't wait to go back to school. Can't wait to go back to school. Everybody come and sing with me.
Back to school time.
If you're ready for school.
Who's ready? Raise your hand. Nobody raised their hand. Oh, somebody's calling.
They want to call in and let you know. But
you're getting calls already this morning? I
get calls all the time, during every part of the day.
Let me look here. Let me read some text from this morning that I've gotten so far. Be cautious of ultra-low transport quotes. Many are bait and switch traps that raise prices later. I never take deposits up front. You'll only pay after your vehicle is picked up. I get 20 of these a day. Somebody has my phone number, and it's so annoying. Thank you, Brian, for... Oh, this was when I went to Take 5. That's something interesting. So I'm driving down last Saturday, driving down Memorial. And last time I got an oil change, I went to the new Take 5. And there's a guy that stands out front. No line, no waiting. You've seen them, the oil change places. And I happened to look up and see my sticker. And I was within 5 miles of needing an oil change, according to my sticker. So I said, I'll just pull right in. So I pulled in. Need an oil change. Okay. We'll get started right on that. And they take the oil filter off or do whatever they're doing. And the guy comes over and he said, oh, that was just for a top off. You got another 2,000 miles. He said, but we've already taken the oil filter off, but we'll just put another one on there and top you off. You can be right on your way. So why didn't they put a sticker that had 121,000 miles and not 119 if I had 2,000 more miles to go on that oil change?
Well, they do, and where I go,
Well, they didn't hear, and that's the first time I've ever heard of it. And I asked the guy, and he said, well, that's just kind of what we do. You know, it's 3,000, but I could go 5,000 miles on the oil change.
Did you go to the same place?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was their sticker.
I have no clue.
I've never heard of that before.
Of course, they've got more oil, you know, that new
The
oil,
synthetic,
it goes 5,000 miles. You
well,
know?
and that's what I had put in. But why not put the sticker with the mileage where I have to put it? I mean, I check my oil.
Somebody boo-booed.
Well, that's their policy, though. The sticker that they give you is for 3,000 miles, even though you have 5,000-mile oil. Is what he said to me. That was strange.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
But
so I got a new sticker, and the new sticker has 121,000, which is 2,000 more than what my car has on it. So that's when I go back. But it's like, so you got to think about that. But they were going to, I didn't know. So I was having my oil changed. Well, if you do that, you're changing your oil too soon. And had they not been honest, they could have done an oil change, and I walked out, and they took more money from me.
Well, yeah. So it wasn't like they were trying to pull something on you.
They didn't know. So hats off to them for that. But they sure could have.
But I'm with you. It just doesn't make sense not to just go ahead and put how many miles.
Or put both numbers on there, come in for a top off here, and then come in at this time to have your oil changed.
I've never heard of that either.
I haven't either.
Top off. I've never heard of that.
I didn't know you needed a top off. I checked the oil every 2 times that I put gas in the car just to make sure. But I don't know. It was odd.
Was very odd.
I had a strange weekend. That Saturday afternoon, I get a text from my daughter. They just bought a house in Lebanon, and they were at the Home Depot in Lebanon. And the text said, "Look what I found." And it was a floor model display that was a stove. And it was the floor model, only that, $450 for the floor model. And she said, "This is a good deal. It's brand new." And I said, "Well, I would buy that because it's about half price of what you're going to pay for a new stove."
Mm-hmm.
And turns out one of the stove somehow the little mechanism that turns it on and the little knob was gone. We found that out after they bought it. And so they knocked another $100 off because it was going to cost that much to replace that little thing. So I got it for $350. And I bought and my son-in-law is going to fix that for the stove eye. And the knob was actually in the oven. So I still have about $450 in it, but it's new.
Wow, good deal.
Yeah.
Fit right in there perfectly.
It sure did. Fit like a glove.
I don't know why the dog was inside the stove.
Well, that was her reflection. Yeah, it looked like she was in there, but yeah, all of that happened over the weekend.
So you had a good text. You had a good run in with Home Depot,
and he delivered it. My son-in-law delivered it. They had one of those trucks where it had the little lift gate, and so just lifted it right in. Took the old one. I don't know how he's going to get rid of it somehow, but
he's got connections.
Yeah, got delivery and everything. So anyway, there's another part to that story I'll have to share later. But right now, we check sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports,
sponsored by the law offices of John Day. From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Muncy Bolaños. In baseball, another day, another home run for Max Muncy.
First pitch. Muncy flies the ball left center field. This one's back, and it is out of here. Max Muncy with his third go-ahead homer of the road trip.
AM 570 LA Sports Dodgers Radio Network. They topped the Phillies 9-5. The Orioles snapped the Red Sox 15-game winning streak after their 5-1 victory in Game 2 of their doubleheader. The Yankees and the Pirates also split their doubleheader on Wednesday. Yordan Alvarez hit his Major League leading 34th home run of the season as the Astros beat the Marlins 5-2. The Rays defeated the Blue Jays 4-2, while the Tigers Tigers outscored the Cubs in Chicago 5-1. The WNBA is officially in its All-Star break. Caitlin Clark had 27 points and 11 assists as the Fever crushed the Sun 123-88.
This is a paid legal ad.
I help people at the most difficult times in their lives try to enforce their legal rights. Practiced law in Nashville for over 30 years. Well, we start with the facts. We need to understand what happened. And if the claim appears to have merit, then we're going to say, yes, we can help. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. We're happy to give answers. Call the law offices of John Day for your free consultation.
For home restoration at a price you can afford, trust the professionals at Farrah Construction to get the job done on time and within your budget. Farrah Construction can remodel your home or can update your kitchen, bath, or other rooms. I'm Ron Hall. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
This morning we're talking with Bob Clark. Bob is here at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Bob, what brought you to the Villages of Murfreesboro as opposed to somewhere else?
Well, my son lives here, and I knew I had to come with my wife, who had Alzheimer's. And primarily what brought me here was the memory care facility being right here. That was the prime reason. I looked at 10 different facilities around Nashville and decided on this one.
So it was memory care that caused you to choose the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Well, yes. She was diagnosed in September of 21. I knew we were going to have to move closer to my son because we had no family in Florida. So I started to look, and it took me about a year to decide where we would go here. And having the memory care in the same facility was a big factor. And, of course, I talked to Hope. She was a wonderful person, and this place is all I could ever dream it would be. Management here is unbelievable. They make you feel like it's a big family here. And they help you, support you through all the trauma you have to go through. My wife passed away in last December. They were tremendously supportive. And like I say, it was just like family.
They were there for you.
If you've been through a death in a family, you know, everybody kind of supports and talks to you and so forth, and that's what they do here. I mean, Sue Hall and the whole staff is like immediate family, and the residents here are great. We're all friendly. It's a pleasant place. There's always things to do. It's terrific. It's rare for a facility like this to have staff like this.
Bob, another one of the residents here at the Villages of Murfreesboro, told me that the food was so delicious, it's like you ate out at a great restaurant every night.
It's better than eating out. Choices at every meal. Everything's good. It's seasoned well, and it's like eating at home. It's not like eating in a restaurant, which is good to me, but it's terrific.
Do you enjoy activities with other residents
I don't do a lot of that because I'm busy things I do in my apartment. But they have things going on here and the things I have participated in. I'm not a game guy. There's always something to do if you want to do it. There are people here that participate in everything there is to do. So you can keep busy.
Now, you mentioned something that nobody's mentioned, and that is you didn't like to do some of the games, but you have things you like to do in your apartment, so they let you do what you're comfortable doing.
You could do everything or nothing. I mean, they don't mandate that you do anything. It's classified an independent living facility, and that's exactly what it is. They provide things for you to do if you want to do it, but if you don't want to, that's fine too.
What do you like most about the Villages of Murfreesboro?
Oh, that would be hard to say. The food is great. The staff, the people are great. I mean, to have 25 people on staff, and every one of them is friendly, positive, always have a smile on their face. They're great.
Do you feel like your health has improved since you've been here?
I can't say it's improved because there was nothing to improve from, but it hasn't deteriorated either. I mean, having the nurse comes every month and examines you, they provide that service. It's all part of your service here. That's great.
So they want to find the problems before they're a problem.
Yes, exactly. And they order your prescriptions for you and have that they're sent here. And you don't really have to go anywhere, but your everyday living, everything here is available on site.
What would you say to somebody who's listening right now to the radio and they're trying to make up their mind, should I do what Bob did? Should I leave the house that I've been in for all these years and go to the Villages of Murfreesboro? What would you say to them?
Well, that's always a tough decision. As you get older, you need more care. You need things all in one place. Because here, you didn't have to go anywhere, as I said earlier. But if you have to and you don't drive anymore, I happen to have a car, so I can go. But they'll take you anywhere you have to go. It's a marvelous place to go. You don't feel like it's an institution. You have no sense of that. It's not a nursing home. But they go over and above. If you're not where you should be, if you miss a meal, they check on you, be sure you're okay. It's an amazing place. But it's a terrific facility. I recommend this very highly.
Bob Clark, our guest this morning here at the Villages of Murfreesboro, thank you for sharing with us.
Need a new set of tires? Head to Tire World, where you can buy now, pay later. Ask your Tire World experts in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne about their financing options.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Get the Bridgestone-affiliated retailer credit card.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Ramona Ewald at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
The Villages of Murfreesboro makes life a lot easier, happier. We have crossword puzzle, Wheel of Fortune. I enjoy that very much. Social hour and trivia. I'm happy I'm here. Take a tour.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro, and we invite everybody to come out and take a tour of our beautiful community. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
This is Austin Maxwell, and I'm asking for your vote for Murfreesboro City Council. It has been an honor to serve this community and work every day to make Murfreesboro an even better place to call home. But I believe Murfreesboro's best days are still ahead. I'll keep working for better roads, more parks and recreation, and good jobs that allow our families to thrive right here at home. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, and Election Day is August 6th.
Paid for by Austin Maxwell from Murfreesboro City Council. Austin Maxwell, Treasurer.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, the lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel in Murfreesboro.
Hear our sermons on WGNS every Sunday night at 7:30.
Everyday life, never take it for granted.
Visit Holy Hill Chapel, tn.org to hear our podcast.
It's a blessing.
Wake up, crew, with John, Brian, and Dalton.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
Racing along on a Thursday, episode 1953 of the Wake Up Crew on this July 23rd, and lots of birthdays to talk about.
And happy birthday, that's right. Greg Wyant, Haley McDowell, Patty Davis, Terry Robbins, Wilma Gibbons, Tracy Wise, Mike Jones, and Adam Anderson.
Lots of names, lots of familiar names on that birthday list, and I bet you know of a person or 2 or 10 that you could let us know about. We'd love to hear from you this morning, but now is the time to get those in. 615-893-1450 is our number. And you have to text it really quick now to get him in this morning on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club.
I was seriously injured in a car accident, and I would highly recommend the law offices of John Day because they're amazing and they will come through.
The law offices of John Day. Call for your free consultation.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. We'll see gradual clearing as today goes on as temperatures top out in the mid-80s. Passing clouds will come in tonight with a low around 66. A little bit warmer on Friday, highs in the upper 80s then, and mostly sunny. Areas of showers and storms coming in starting Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Showers and storms are likely into Saturday, mostly cloudy still with a high in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 70 degrees.
Good morning, T-Dot's working with a couple of accidents out here. It's starting to build pretty good here in the last few minutes westbound. 24 at Bell Road, all that traffic coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, pushing into Davidson County. It's slow. This is not going to surprise you. 65 south here at Trinity Lane. They're also on the brakes at times already here. 40 west approaching Fesslers coming in through Donaldson. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Having transmission problems, let them check it out. Amco Transmissions in Lebanon. I'm Commander Chug, your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Detectives with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office are asking for the public's help identifying suspects accused of stealing thousands of dollars in roofing materials and tools from a Murfreesboro church. According to Sheriff's Detective Brian Gonzalez, unidentified people used several vehicles to remove approximately $14,300 worth of property from Crescent Church of Christ on July the 3rd. Surveillance cameras captured images of the suspects and the vehicles believed to have been involved. Those photos are available at WGNSradio.com. Anyone who recognizes the people or vehicles are asked to contact Detective Gonzalez at 615-904-3041. Meanwhile, another part of Murfreesboro is undergoing a major transformation as the city works to bring Town Creek back above ground. The creek was redirected into underground culverts and pipes about 70 years ago, but the city's daylighting Town Creek project is expected to be completed this fall. The work is part of a broader redevelopment plan for the historic Bottoms area west of Broad Street. Crews are installing stormwater treatment equipment, building head walls, and preparing river cobble for the restored stream channel. Jonathan Parker, senior construction manager with Griggs and Maloney, says workers are carefully separating clearer soil from materials that should not enter the creek. Plans also include a pedestrian bridge, seating areas, and trails connecting the Discovery Center, Cannonsboro Village, and the Greenway Trail System. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Shopping at the Restore.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Try the Habitat Restore. We have used appliances.
Hey, we have refrigerators, microwave, gently used washers and dryers.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
You will leave our store humming.
Tennessee's 4th District deserves a fighter, not a career politician. I'm Rocky Jones. As a retired Air Force veteran, federal emergency manager, volunteer firefighter, and local farm owner, I've spent my life answering the call. From defending our nation to managing major crises, I have the proven experience the incumbent lacks. Early voting starts July 17th. Vote Rocky Jones for Congress in the Republican primary on August 6th. Paid for by Rocky Jones for Congress, Rocky Jones Treasurer.
At Learning Zone, our teachers are education engineers, building up eager learners with any CPA-accredited STEAM learning. We're now accepting fall enrollments for infants through pre-K and have a special offer valid through August 30th for new families. Classes are filling up fast, so book your tour right away. Contact Learning Zone at 615-695-1667. That's 615-695-1667.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:35 here from the Wake Up Crew on WGNS on a Throwback Thursday.
Do you remember these?
We're going to head back in time to 1970 Rutherford County. What were some of the things going on in 1970 in Rutherford County? Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Laverne. What was going on? Well, one of the biggest things, John, in 1970, the Murfreesboro Central High School football squad marched to a 36-0 blowout over Memphis Melrose to win the Class AAA state championship.
Yep, and a lot of these guys are still around Murfreesboro and very successful, had good careers, and I think David Parsons is alive and kicking, and I think the last time I saw him, he was over at Woodfin's Memorial Chapel, and Leo Martin's still in there, and I don't want to say about anybody else because I don't know whether they're still with us or not, but
that was only the second year ever of the football playoffs as we know it.
Yeah. And Gene Wyndham, the head coach, and well, they were a powerhouse. I think somebody said like Division
16 signed college scholarships of the 39-player roster.
Now, Jerry Anderson was one of them. Leo Martin was one of them.
Multiple went on to win national college championships and play in the NFL.
How many?
It didn't say how many, but it says multiple.
Terry Sneed, I think, was on that team.
Considered one of the greatest high school football teams in Tennessee history.
Well, you know, they have that debate about can the 94 Warriors defeat the 70 Tigers, and conditioning and everything is so different now. It'd be hard to predict that. Or all of these Oakland teams that Kevin Creasy's had. I probably think if a 70 team would have any drawback, it would be speed, maybe.
But of the local teams today.
But toughness and mental preparedness, couldn't hardly beat those guys.
On the sports scene, 1970 marked the first full calendar year of the reign of legendary coach Jimmy Earle at the helm of the Blue Raider basketball program. That was his first full year.
That was quite an era of MTSU basketball.
Revolutionized the basketball program. 1970's U.S. Census officially logged Murfreesboro's population at 26,360, signaling a growth spurt of 40% between 1960 and 1970. A major change to the county's physical landscape occurred in 1970 when the historic Smith family farm in Reedyville sold its multi-generational tract of timberland to the Lane Cedar Company. So that happened. Murfreesboro established its manufacturing powerhouse in 1970 with plants like the Schwartzbaugh Manufacturing Company,
Don't
GE,
remember that one.
Carnation Milk Factory. All of those were kind of part of the
That GE building's
boom.
still around too, isn't it? Don't they were window tinning or window something or
some?
No, the building is it still there?
GE is not.
No, but is the building still there? Okay.
No, it's gone. International Paper is still there a little further down.
Right.
Broad Street development was going strong in 1970. kind of got that finished up during that time.
Yeah, Broad Street used to rock.
Yeah. The Jefferson Pike Bridge, which crosses the Stones River, suffered severe structural faults and had to undergo a massive emergency rebuilding in August of 1970. The bridge opened the previous year but had to be completely shut down for months, forcing major countywide rerouting during that time. And finally, in 1970, a massive milestone for MTSU with the introduction of its Doctor of Arts degree. The first doctoral program came about in 1970 at MTSU. Now they have many. So some of the big things that happened in 1970 in Rutherford County on Throwback Thursday.
The people are coming. They come in airplanes and moving vans. Every day we welcome 500 new residents to Tennessee. We cannot let them price us out. It's a challenge our next governor has to solve. I'm John Rose. I'm the 8th generation on our family farm. My boys will be the 9th generation. We need a Tennessee where all our kids and grandkids can afford to make their own future. I'm running for governor to keep Tennessee affordable, to keep China from buying up our farmland, and keep our school curriculum under our control. I'll work to control property taxes for longtime residents and defend our culture. If you want to keep Tennessee, Tennessee, I need your support for governor. I'm John Rose, and I am applying to do the job.
For governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
City of Murfreesboro, this is Jacob Morphus running for your city council. If you want someone who values unconditional integrity, has a servant's heart, but is gritty and gets things done, then I am your candidate. I serve people for a living. I'm seeking this role not as a politician, but as a passionate resident looking to serve the community I love. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st and Election Day August 6th. I will be grateful for your vote. God bless.
Paid for by Jacob Morphus for Murfreesboro City Council. Jacob Morphus, Treasurer.
The Wake Up Crew with John. Ryan and Dalton on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
Well, wrapping everything up here on a Thursday morning. And that's going to about wrap up episode 1953 of the Wake Up Crew, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Thanks to Sharing Change, MTE members are making a difference by rounding up their monthly bills to support local nonprofits. You can see how that works at sharingchange.org. We are saluting this morning today's Good Neighbor of the Day from SRM Concrete, and it's Ava Smith, the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for her work with United Way, leading initiatives to encourage childhood literacy. Ava Smith today getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. 7 Brew is located in Murfreesboro and Smyrna and in Laverne, and they are keeping your summer fast, friendly, and incredibly refreshing. Maybe try the brand new fruit roll-up green tea lemonade. Perfect blend of sweet strawberry, a hint of lavender. Give it a try. It's really good. They have 20,000 drink combinations at 7 Brew. Today's Good Neighbor moment comes from SRM Concrete. They are locally grown right here in Rutherford County, Smyrna, Tennessee, but nationally known. Might even see them on the Today Show with trucks rolling down New York City. But they believe in shining the light on the people in Rutherford County who are building this community with everyday kindness. So you can join us in celebrating those fine folks. You are the ones who let us know who those folks are that should be the Good Neighbor of the Day. So how do you submit one? Simple. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450. And whatever you're doing, just remember that. And when it happens, when you think of someone, text us or text that number and you'll get a reply, and you can just tap on the link and fill out the info and get it to us. It's really easy to do. And just when you think about it, and you can send in 10 a week. It doesn't matter. We'll take them. We'll put them all together and hand out Good Neighbor of the Day awards every weekday morning. So help us out with that. If you would, we would certainly appreciate it.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay. Well, John brought us today's dad joke of the day, courtesy of Daryl Rigsby. And Mr. Dinkins, you remember today's dad joke of the day? I was trying to get your attention there.
I can tell you some of the good things that happened.
Oh, well, yeah.
But hold on just a second. I've got it. Don't worry. Just got to find it.
I remember, kinda.
I've got it right here.
Okay.
I saw a joke the other day. I saw a joke the other day about chocolate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't that funny, so I just snickered.
Replay.
I think the build-up of waiting for me helped it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
You gave it a 4.2.
I did.
Don't know that I would have rated it that high, but...
Well, I snickered.
I'm glad you did, but...
Get it? I snickered.
Is it because Daryl sent the joke? Oh, well, that's illegal. You can't do that. You have to grade it fairly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We'll have another joke off here before long, and you'll be enemies.
Arch enemies.
He'll be competition. So be careful.
He wants to come back after the last time.
Well, I mean, you barely won.
What do you mean barely?
I mean, you barely won. Don't even go there. You barely won that.
What do you mean barely?
You barely won. It was a very close match.
Well, I mean, when it's 3 against 1,
and if he hadn't had a little nepotism by somebody that was here,
right?
I think that would have been a different story. Because right at the end, somebody got daddy.
But having Daryl's number one big buddy up here judging wasn't part of it. Mm-hmm.
I think that had a little something to do with it.
I think Daryl's your daddy.
We also talked today. Oh, we're leaving.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, you spent too much time going daddy.
Well, I mean, you were yelling at me.
That's it for the show. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. We'll see gradual clearing as today goes on as temperatures top out in the mid-80s. Passing clouds will come in tonight with a low around 66. A little bit warmer on Friday, highs in the upper 80s then, and mostly sunny. Areas of showers and storms coming in starting Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 70. Showers and storms are likely into Saturday, mostly cloudy still with a high in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford